Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Crystal of my Mono Bug Run. And it's time to hit up Professor Elm for our ticket. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tedious episode, because let's face it, taking care of the ship is always a boring job. If only that sailor was a bit stronger, you know? They'd actually be worth talking about. Instead, he's just, a waste of time. Then again, most of the early gym leaders in this region are going to be pretty useless, too. I imagine I'm going to be just quickly working my way through the first, 4 of them. Then I'll leave, Misty for, later, on the grounds that, well, let's face it, takes like 3 episodes to cover because of all the fighting you have to do. It's terrible. Of course, this episode's probably just going to be traveling to the Kanto region, because that takes up usually more time than I'd like to. Especially since I'm going to have to dig a cutter out of my box, just to deal with the freaking tree before Lieutenant Surge. Though we do at least have an easy solution for taking care of the guy. Yep, Heracles is gonna be number 1 again. First things first, though, we need to get heading downstairs. Yeah, just get out of my way, man. I know all about it. Unfortunately. Why do I always have to get stuck with these odd jobs? I'm not even, a member of the crew, so why am I looking for a derelict employee? Like, seriously, how is this my problem? Yeah, I know that. Honestly, this is probably my cabin, knowing my luck. Then again, we don't seem to have a home cabin, on this trip. Which is a bit weird. Sadly, he's not Flat Stanley, then he'd be more cool. And probably have an E in his name. Or Stanley Yelnats. Of course, then we'd have to talk about holes. And I don't think most sailors dig holes that often. Being on a boat surrounded by water. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I make some of the oddest references. It's been a while since I've actually read that book, to be honest. And I never even watched the movie. Let's see, I think we'll switch over to the Golden Ladybug of Doom. That way I can just hit this thing with a Thunder Punch. Which will probably be good enough to take off at least half its health. I assume. I'm not expecting an instant kill here. Oh, we did get one. Jeez. I guess it shows just how big the gap is. Or the problem is it's a Psyduck, so it's not even fully evolved, so it couldn't even take even that little hit. Because let's face it, Golden Ladybug's not really much of a puncher of anything. That was just a sorry performance. Well, let's do it, Mothra. Time for a psychic attack! Well, that Machoke's going down. Most likely. Yep. I don't have usually very high expectations for the bug team for instant-killing targets, even with a level advantage this big. Their stats tend to disappoint me when it comes to pretty much everything. Hey, at least it's not digging holes, man. That'd be even worse. In the desert, surrounded by deadly lizards. Unless you have your onion juice or whatever. Don't even talk to me, man. Seriously, I just want to get to the captain's cabin. Could I fight everybody? Yes. Do I want to? No. Well, the only reason to take them down is to have more money to buy coins for later, and at this point I can just farm the Elite Four. If I wanted to. Ugh. I suppose I did. Ah, metal coat. Ah, it disappeared, huh? I guess it doesn't really matter. Guess I can just toss this on Wormageddon for no real reason. It's not like he has electric attacks. Yeah, I know, this is a pretty useless item for me, but I'm taking it anyway. I could technically get a Scizors with it, but that would require trading I'm not going to do. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna have to take the long way. I got no way to surf to the, Vermilion City after all, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way along the, dock. Jeez. Well, next time we'll go after Lieutenant Surge. I'm probably gonna shove a few items into my, box just to get rid of them. And I might sell off the Nugget for some extra cash, you know? Till next time, then. See ya.